Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back with some more Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure. In the last episode, we basically finished off everything. Everything for the main line, the main storyline of the game. And yeah, that's about it. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you a few things. Mostly the marathon mode after everything is covered. But a few things before we go ahead and go forward. First and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and open up the demo. Just to kind of show you all what the rhythm games were like and what the game could just kind of look like in case you were like practicing this. These are the only 3 games you get to play: Showtime, Leading the Louvre, and Battle Diabolique. That is it. Just like I said, those are all the mini games you get to play. I know I just wasted one of my demo tries for this, but I kind of wanted to show you all, just in case you all have the demo, what you can play. But now that we're done with that, I guess another thing I wanted to show you was, if you blow on the mic, you can kind of make them, I guess, move faster is all. Like that, but like that, you can do that with basically every 3DS game. Like, try to get this one. It kind of like moves upwards, there's almost always something for every 3DS game that like if you blow on on the mic, it will do something. So yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's finally go into actual gameplay now. Or that's what I would say. But there's 2 things that I kind of want to show off before we actually get into what we're supposed to do in marathon mode. So let's go ahead and load our save. We are actually going to go back into the story.
The story so far.
This gives a general idea of where the story last left off, and it will put you back, I believe, at the Cathedral, unless you saved somewhere else. In which case, I have saved somewhere else. But normally, it will always leave you at the Cathedral, which is over here, on the far right-hand side. But before we continue onwards, I wanted to go to the flea market really quickly here to go to Aubon's shop. Bonjour, nice to see you, but nicer to see my wares, eh? I stand behind everything you see here. So, if you were to deny Aubon anything, he'll say, "What? No purchase? Window shopper." He gets kind of pissed. But that's all. Anyways, this is everything that you can buy from Aubon. And then once you've bought everything, sorry, but we're out. Try again later, eh? There's nothing else you can buy. So, from that point forward, you could just use your tokens to, use them on, the items in the minigames. But yeah, that's about it. One more thing before we leave, also, is let's go over to that man in front of Raphael's apartment really quickly. The Phantom Notes, you've reassembled them. You don't know what this means to me. I want you to have this as a token of my gratitude. The bonus chapter, Marie's Test, has been unlocked and added to the gallery. You don't have to beat the game after that. You can just save and then, quit because you still have it. So let's go ahead and do that. And now let's quit. And now we can, before we go into the post, the post story, the extra 3 chapters, I want to show off marathon mode because I just kind of bought the mini games that you can use. I never actually went over it. Marathon mode is essentially you get 3 lives. Basically, if you get 1 harsh, that is 1 life. Get 3 harshes and you're out. This is just how long can you play the game without messing up. My personal favorite is the one from Samba de Amigo. But maybe I'm just biased. I don't know. I'll give you a general idea. You see on the top left? That is your life meter. One harsh, and it's gone. So this is just compete for how high of a high score can you get. This is easier than the original rhythm game, I will say. But slowly but surely they will increase the difficulty and change songs usually in between. So even though this is the same song, you can kind of see that it's easier because it's not making you do the double taps. And see, it changes immediately. This is the music that you play when you're in the dog contest, when you're grabbing the meat as fondue. And then I believe it changes into the other version, which is Feel the Magic of this. When I say the different version, I mean like the different version of this rhythm game, which is Feel the Magic. Oh, wait, okay, so this is a song that we haven't heard yet, I believe. Yeah, I think this is the music that plays in the Meeting Fondue rhythm game. Oh, cool. I didn't think it would be this song. This is really cool, honestly. This is something I haven't seen in a bit. Not bad. Where is this song from? I don't know what this one is. Oh, I know what that one is. That's the that was the contest that we had to do at the what was that place called? Where Marie had to do like her thing and like she got dressed up and we had like that dance with her. The dog contest over there. Anyways, the general idea is play for as long as you possibly can and just see how high of a score you can get. That is essentially everything to marathon mode. I could do other modes, but I'm pretty sure it follows the exact same rules. So, yeah. I guess I could try my attempts with each and every one, but I'm probably not going to get that far into them, realistically. Also, you cannot use items as I am seeing. I did not even see the difficulty rating on this. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it usually doesn't follow the same pattern as the original rhythm game. It will usually try to get you confused by thinking it's one thing, but in reality it's another. So don't go based off of what you know about the rhythm game, because it will completely put everything that you know on its head. I believe it stops and changes into another song right about here. Yeah. Oh, oops. Ooh. The fondue rhythm game at the Paris Opera. I'm probably not going to get a high score, like a really good score on these. I just kind of want to show you all like these marathon games because they're really fun. So if you ever get tired of playing the normal ones, you could just come here and play this. Are we in front of the cathedral? I never really noticed it. Oh, this is us fighting against the Roller Skate Brigade. Not bad for a song, I guess. With all these rhythm games, I'll probably give them my best attempt, and then once I lose, that's probably it. So far, I'm doing pretty good on this one. Oh, versus Throwdown with Alfred. For a second, I was gonna say versus Alfred. But this is Throwdown with Alfred. I'm honestly kind of surprised that they don't use the moves in the Faux Phantom R with Chew, because that would be kind of nice to add a second or one last move that you could use. Ooh. Oh, so it's a continuation of the first song, but different now. That's nice. I think if I breach 150, then I'll probably stop. Because I don't want this to keep going for far too long. Or at least I'll let this song finish. Because it is my favorite rhythm game after all. Okay, this is the other fondue one. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Like I said, I would have ended it there regardless. Okay, not bad. There's two more that we can do, but also, I guess I should say before I continue onwards, if you want to change a certain rhythm game into hard mode, the option is just down there. You could do it just that easily. I don't know how the items will affect the gameplay, but I believe just whenever it's hard mode in general, the notes are a lot harder to get perfectly down. I personally don't really like playing on hard mode, but like, that's up to you if you really want to play on hard mode. Nobody's forcing you, but nobody's stopping you at the same time. If you want to test your luck, that's all you. Okay, let's go back into marathon mode. I will give these two my very best, but I'm probably not going to get that far with kick marathon just because I know I mess up a lot on this one. And then with the last one, sometimes the A and B buttons sometimes don't work. So I don't expect myself to get that far with either of these. I honestly have nothing to talk about at this point in time because, like, I think I've run out of things to say in general because everything that I wanted to cover in the series has already been covered, I think, with the exception of, like, the post stories, which there are only 3 of them. They're not that long. They probably would take up all of one episode, maybe like half of an episode normally, because I think they're pretty short. So maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes for that. There's honestly not much we can cover in this game anymore. There just isn't enough to cover anymore. I guess the only other thing I can talk about is Street Pass, but like I haven't even attempted Street Pass, honestly, so I really don't know how that would work. I gave like a general, like, vague idea about it in the multiplayer episode, like what it was basically about, but that was, I guess, just a very vague idea. And like, if you didn't watch the episode, I could probably go into detail about it now. Essentially, what it is it's the exact same map that you have in the story mode, but the streets are empty until you get people to street pass with you. And then those people that street pass with you can be like main characters or people that you just normally run into, like Fondue, Vergier, you know, all those people. They'll pop up on the streets randomly, and then the more you beat them, or the more people you beat, they become your fans or something like that. And I guess the higher your fans, different people will pop up after that or something like that. I don't remember what the limit for the number of fans you can have is, but I know that I think the last character you can fight are like the back dancers. And if you don't know who the back dancers are, it's basically the people who are that look very similar to Raphael in like the normal dancing rhythm game, like the very first one, or in Mastermind, or in The Last Dance. You know, those are the back dancers. I believe that is the last character you can encounter in Street Pass, but don't quote me on that. I'm gonna pull up the wiki right now because honestly, Street Pass is very, very, very fuzzy memory to me. So I honestly could not tell you, like, 100%. Okay, let me see. Street Pass notifications, dialogue, regular characters, and special characters. So regular characters, whatever they pop up, it's so-and-so character is trying to decide whether to be your fan or your Street Pass challenger's name or something like that. And then they give certain dialogue. Each character has different dialogue. I believe these are all the special characters that can pop up. So it's Fondue, Vergier, Charlie, Alfred, Napoleon, Elizabeth, Jean-Francois, a Chevalier Diabolique, Marie, and the backup dancers. But they all have special dialogue that I guess you can have with them. There's one that, like, if you want to fight them, and then there's a refusal, and then there's a rematch dialogue with them. So if you were, like, let's say that you were fighting, oh, I don't know, the backup dancer, Phantom R would say, where have I seen that guy before? The backup dancer just hits you with the ellipsis, just says nothing, just the 3 dots. And Raphael's like, that's it, you're one of the guys that's always behind me. And the backup dancer says, center stage will be mine. Let's throw down. And let's see. Ooh, that's interesting. So apparently if you fight a backup dancer, a single mistake will spell your defeat. So like maybe you lose the rhythm game if you make even one mistake against them. But if you refuse to fight the backup dancer, Raphael says maybe next time, and then the backup dancer hits you with another ellipsis. If you win against them, the backup dancer will say, "No, is the background where I belong?" And Raphael says, "You have some nice moves there." But if you lose, the backup dancer hits you with another ellipsis. And then Raphael's like, "It's like trying to beat my own shadow. Next time you better watch out." And then the rematch is just the backup dancer saying, "Let's throw down." So yeah, all in all, everybody has usually special dialogue that they can say. Let me just go ahead and tell you when each character pops up in case that's something that you're kind of interested in, but like I have like no clue honestly on all of this information. This is just purely based off of the wiki. Also, I should probably mention where I'm getting all this information from. It is from the rhythmthief.fandom.com wiki. They have been an immense help. I give my gratitude to them. They have helped so much, and honestly, I could not give you this amount of information even if I tried. Like, I would have to put in so much time and effort, and I thank them very much for putting in all their time and effort into giving all this information. It is freely available to the public. You can just go to that website and just look at it. So if you want more information, go over there, but this is what I will tell you. If you have 10 fans, Fondue will pop up at Raphael's apartment, and he will do Rhythm Game 15, which is Phantom Fondue, where you're biting the constable's butt. At 20 fans, it's Vergier. At 30, it's Charlie. At 40, it's Alfred. At 50, it's Napoleon. 60, Elizabeth. 70, Jean-Francois. 80, Chevalier de Boulique. 90, Marie, and 100 backup dancers. And each one, respectively, in that order, will pop up in the Paris Constabulary, the Café, Elizabeth's Mons, Pont Alexandre III, Elizabeth's Mons again, the Saint Louis Convent, Les Invalides, Place de la Concorde, and the Louvre main entry. And I guess in that order as well, if you want to know what rhythm game they will be playing, so that way you can prepare if you even have that amount of fans, I guess, in the Street Pass mode. In that order, like I said, it's rhythm game number 35, which is Vergier versus the Chevalier. Rhythm game number 10, which is Charlie Takes the Field. Rhythm game number 16, which is Throwdown with Alfred. Rhythm game number 27, which is Throwdown with Napoleon. The next one is rhythm game number 34, which is To the Man or Bone. The next one is rhythm game number 39, which is En Garde Jean-Francois. Rhythm game 37 is Chevalier Showdown. Rhythm game 42, which is Melody of Hope. And rhythm game 47, which is The Last Dance. And to get to beat them, these are all the requirements that you need, starting from Fondue all the way to the backup dancers. So for Fondue, you need a rank B or higher. For Vergier, you need a B or higher. For Charlie, you need an A rank or higher. For Alfred, you need an A rank or higher. With Napoleon and onwards, Napoleon, Elizabeth, Jean-Francois, Chevaliers, Marie, and the backup dancers, you need to not miss a single note for that rhythm game to beat them. So I guess if you're playing on Street Pass, that's what you got to do. If you want to go over to Street Pass, I believe it's in wireless right here. I guess I can show you the city after I activate Street Pass, I guess. But essentially, like I said, it's the entirety of Paris, and everything that I basically said is exactly what they're telling you here. But yeah, the entirety of the streets of Paris are empty. It's your job to, I guess, get street passes to fill this up with people to challenge you. But in this day and age where people aren't carrying their 3DSs around with them anymore, it's really hard to do that. So that's why I kind of can't do that anymore. I guess I can do it with like my own 3DS, but like that's just me street passing multiple times. And at that point, it's just kind of sad, honestly. But maybe one day, maybe at like a convention one day when like a really popular like influencer or something, or maybe somebody who's just like Street Pass will tell people, hey, everybody bring your 3DSs. And maybe that will be your chance to use your 3DS with Rhythm Thief to get a bunch of people to get in here. And I believe the maximum amount of people that you can get in here are 15. You can put a message here, I guess. Let's put a random message in case I ever do run into somebody. Hello, Bob 6983. No, hi, Bob 6983 here. So if you ever run into this, I guess, then you know you've run into me, probably, I guess. I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to be like, you know, carrying around my recording 3DS on me. Anyways, that is, I guess, everything that I wanted to share with you all. But like, yeah, next time, I guess, on Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure. I know I didn't show you the last marathon mode game, but you get the general idea, essentially. But I guess next time on Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure, we will be going into the gallery and then tackling these two story modes, or the post-story modes, I guess, that cover certain things about the game. This last one is empty just because these other two story mode things have rhythm games in them, so we also have to get an A rank on those two as well. But we will cover that next time. So until then, I will see you all then.